Sam here with the Thriving Family. Day 2. We had our launch yesterday and I am so excited and so thankful for those of you that have already come on. So I got some great advice from a very good friend of mine, Veronica, who said, hey, you need to get on here and do Facebook Live and give those of you who have come on and joined a little piece and insight every single day for the next week. And so that is what I am committing to do. There are 8 areas of the Thriving Family, and so every day, starting with today, for the next 8 days, I'm going to talk just a little bit about each day. Not each day, sorry, each area. So today, I wanted to start with Nourish. So we're going to talk about Nourish, and it is just turning 10 o'clock. So we're going to get in, we're going to talk a little bit about Nourish, see if anybody shows up. Hopefully we'll have some comments. Please say hello if you are on. Please let me know how you are and what your day is going like. You can probably see a little overexposed light back here. You can tell that today is a gorgeous day where we are, and I am so happy about it. And now that we are getting to spring, just to kind of lead into Nourish a little bit while we get some people on, hopefully, we are, for the first time, we are planting our own fruits and vegetables this season. So, and we're starting from seedlings because I wanted to. I have this goal to purchase no vegetables once our little garden starts producing. So the goal is to purchase no vegetables. So we'll see how that works out, and I'm not sure if it'll work out. I might kill everything. There's always that possibility, but I really loved the idea of being able to nourish and fuel our family through the season. So let's see if it happens. So Nourish. So Nourish is actually part of the self of the Thriving Family. If you have not already downloaded the audit and taken the audit, I have one right here. I know it's backwards. Maybe it doesn't even work for me. You can see the circle. So if you have not downloaded the audit yet, it is totally free. It is my first gift to you, to anybody who wants to kind of get a good idea of where they are in their family, because I really believe that if you want to make any changes or improvements or do anything differently with what you're doing now, you can't do that effectively if you don't know where you are in these different areas of your life, your family, yourself, all those things. So this is actually, it's a really simple activity, but it makes a really big impact because you can really take the time to be honest with yourself, but you're not writing a whole bunch of things out. You're not going to be this is not a 2-hour project. This is literally a 5-minute or less checkup of how you're doing, what you're doing, and where we can celebrate our thrives and where we can improve. So if you have not downloaded it, click the sign up button on the Facebook page, and you can go to the Thriving Family page on Eating Clean, Cooking Dirty, and download that free audit. So it's super cool. I really like it. And I also give you a quick video with the download that shows you how I fill it out for my family, and you can actually see where we are thriving and not thriving so much in our family, and what maybe a little bit of what we're going to do to make it better. So if you're here, if you're watching this, you may or may not know that I also run Eating Clean, Cooking Dirty. So, and it is a subscription-based meal planning service. So, but I'm not here to talk to you about that. This is not a salesy pitch or anything, but I want to tell you why I did that. Why I started this business actually started with myself and then with my family, because I was in true survival mode for a really long time, or at least what I felt was a long time. After having my daughter, I could not figure out how to get back to a healthier way of living. I was really surviving. I was exhausted. And then because I was exhausted, I was not eating good food. And because I was not eating good food, I became more exhausted and more scatterbrained and brain fog and all of those different things. And it really took an act of crisis almost to like step back and say, whoa, this is not okay. This is not going to help me. And if I can't help myself, I can't help my family. I can't take care of my loved ones. So that is where Nourish truly, truly began. That is the source of Nourish, because I know that if I don't take care of myself, I can't take care of my family to the best of my abilities. So Nourish is at the source. And really, nourishing our bodies allows us to then make other changes in our life because we have the energy to, because we have the clear thought to make changes and things like that. And one thing I find really important is that I don't believe in 30-day fixes. I don't believe in pills and shakes and fad diets. I don't believe in obsessively counting calories. I don't believe in making meals for yourself and then making something else for your family and staring at your family eating this amazing meal and being like, I'm eating my dried chicken breast and some spinach with a little bit of lemon juice on it and blah. That's not what this is about. And it is also really not about making drastic changes, because making drastic changes don't work most of the time. We can't make major changes overnight. We can take a small step or one small change that can make an impact on our life. So instead of looking at ourselves and saying, tomorrow I'm going to not eat anything that I'm not supposed to, and I'm going to do that forever, and I'm going to lose X amount of weight, and I'm going to look like this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to be this really extreme person. And then the next day or 3 days later or whatever it is, we fail. And we just can't support that. And then we feel like a failure. We feel like there might be some moral failing going on. And that is so wrong. We cannot allow ourselves to feel like that. So here is what I want us to start doing. So instead of looking at where we are and wanting to make big drastic changes and diving into this big drastic change that we're going to make tomorrow, so then we fail at 99% of it and then we feel like crap, we're not doing that. Instead, pick one small thing, tiny, one really small thing that you can be happy and proud of that you did, and just do that one small thing. So what is that? What is the one small thing? There are different things for different people. So it really is going to depend on where you are and where you are in your nourishment, where you are in yourself. So here are some ideas. If you are just in survival mode, if you feel like you are at the bottom when it comes to nourishment and you are not fueling yourself properly, start by doing a couple things. Not a couple, but pick one of these. Here's a couple ideas, and then just pick one, okay? Drink a glass of water at the moment you wake up. Just one glass of water before you do anything else, before you eat anything else, before you drink any coffee or tea or do anything. Drink a glass of water and just make that one goal, and just do it for a week or a day. Just drink one glass of water and make that a habit. So that's one thing you can do to improve your nourishment without getting obsessed or just going to some sort of extreme, because extremes are not sustainable. We will not change our habits overnight, and we will not sustain massively different habits that we want to make or create overnight, and maybe not even within 30 days. So it just doesn't happen. That's not how we're built to feed and fuel our bodies for the long term, for the long life, and not for a 30-day goal. Okay, so water, great place to start. If you are not eating breakfast in the morning, or if you are stopping at the coffee shop in the morning and picking up a croissant, and I used to do that. I lived on croissant ham and cheese sandwiches for way too long. I just couldn't live without them. So if you are doing that, then go ahead and just make the choice to cook a breakfast. Pick one breakfast that you're gonna have the same thing all week for breakfast. Make it something really simple. It can be as simple as 2 boiled eggs and a piece of fruit. You can boil the eggs ahead of time, or have a piece of fruit or some sort of vegetable, and make it really simple. Or go find a recipe for your favorite quiche. Make the quiche on Sunday so that you have it in the refrigerator and you can just cut off a slice. I eat mine like a piece of pizza, or go ahead and reheat it. But just one small meal. Don't worry about changing every calorie, everything, every morsel that you put into your body. Pick one meal and change that. If you are a snacker, if you love snacking, and snacking is a thing for you, and you are not snacking properly, go ahead and make a change. Choose to bring with you some chopped veggies, some peppers, some cucumbers, some cherry tomatoes, and some carrots. Put them in a bag, bring them with you. One small change. Again, it's not about making drastic changes. It's about picking one thing that is manageable for you and making it happen and just doing it and not worrying about all the different things. Choose one part of your day to make an improvement on. One part of your nourishment to make an improvement on. Okay? So that's one thing. Those are 3 things that you can do today. If you are really good at breakfast and lunch and you fail at dinner, and you fail at feeding your family, it ends up pizza is on your table too often, you can just choose dinner. You know that you've got breakfast and lunch under control and you're feeling pretty good about that. Choose dinner. Pick 2 dinners that you can make in a larger batch, that you can alternate nights during the week, that you can do. Pick one that's a crock pot. Pick one that is a baked dish. Pick 2 recipes. Double them up if you need to so that you have enough to feed your family for the whole week. Have one on Monday, the other one on Tuesday, and alternate the rest of the week, and it's just 2 recipes. So those are really some actionable intentions that are small that you could make happen. So pick one that fits into your day now as it stands. Don't look at changing your entire day around. Pick one that will change your day now. And just do that one and see how it works. And then you can pick another one. Once you feel comfortable making that a new habit, then pick another small action and compound and build the building blocks. Everything is built on building blocks and pieces. We don't build the tower or the castle overnight. We need to build it in pieces. So that is what I have for you. Tomorrow we are going to touch on rest. If you watched my video, you know that rest is a hard area for me. So we are going to dive into that. And I'm going to share some more resources on nourishment today in the Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to connect with you soon.